please. I'll do what I want, damn it. I saw. No shit. Dirt will do whatever. Hey, I'll just read this last.
I'm here for you, man.
This one's called Bitching to Myself. There was a time I'd kick somebody's ass just for looking at me wrong. There's a time I'd challenge anyone in the bar to a fight for no reason at all. There's a time I could down a bottle of Jim Beam 7 nights a week and never have a hangover. There's a time I could pick up any girl in the bar, whether I was stoned, drunk, sober, or broke. There was a time I was actually proud to call myself a songwriter and a musician. There was a time I could keep up with a set of keys and had no use for a phone. There was a time I had a real-life bank account and a real-life driver's license. There was a time I could drink everyone in the bar under the table and then wake up at 6 o'clock a.m. and shoot 69 on any golf course in the world. Times are different now. Now I walk around and mumble under my breath. I vomit a lot. My back hurts all the time. I get hangovers for no reason at all. I don't play golf nearly as well as I used to. My hairline's receding and both my knees are shot, and I'd get my ass kicked by most everyone in the bar. I despise being a songwriter. I despise other songwriters and musicians. So I bitch. I bitch about the foursome of 65-year-old men that can't seem to notice there's been a twosome behind them for 6 fucking holes. I bitch about the band I'm opening for. I bitch about the fucking bartender who can't seem to make me a drink. I bitch about the 25 college girls here to see the douchebag I'm opening for. I bitch about all 8 of his songs about the same chick. I bitch about having to sit through his set to get paid $100, and I bitch about him making $1,500. I bitch about his merch table. I bitch about his merch guy who won't give me a fucking free t-shirt. I bitch about his tour bus parked out front for a fucking solo acoustic gig. I bitch about the audience who can't find the decency to clap at any of the end of my songs. I bitch about the two 50-something-year-old women who told me I'm vulgar and that I shouldn't use the F word while they show as much of their double D fake titties as possible. I bitch about my phone that has no service. I bitch about the 3 free drinks I'm allotted as I'm still waiting to get the first one. I bitch about the sound guy that disappeared with my weed an hour ago. I bitch about everyone that line dances. I bitch and I bitch and I bitch to myself. I don't know why, but it seems to help. Try it if you want to, but please keep it to yourself. I want to thank all 5 of you individually.